Are you ready to hit the road on a literary adventure? Today you will improve your English by discovering 16 amazing queer road trip books. Hello everyone and welcome. This is your English story for intermediate learners. I will be speaking in slow and clear English so you can understand everything. Today, we are exploring the exciting world of queer road trip books. These stories are full of adventure, self-discovery, and freedom. Here is how our lesson will work. First, you will listen to the full story in English, where I will present all 16 books. Then, we will do a bilingual review with English and Spanish text on the screen. After that, we'll study some key vocabulary and a useful expression. Finally, I will ask you some questions to check your understanding, with a pause for you to think. Let's begin. Part 1, Young Adult and Coming-of-Age Journeys. These books are perfect for readers who love stories about growing up, finding yourself, and first love on the open road. They capture the feeling of being young and searching for your place in the world. First, we have The Sun Chaser's Compass, a beautiful story about two boys who run away to find a mythical, sun-drenched town. Next is Last Summer's Mixtape, where a group of friends recreates a road trip from an old cassette tape, discovering secrets about the past and each other. Then, there's Red Desert, Blue Sky, a powerful novel about two girls driving through the American Southwest to escape their conservative hometown. And finally, Two Towns Over, a sweet romance about a boy who drives to the next town to secretly meet his boyfriend. Part 2, Adult Fiction with a Twist. These stories take the road trip trope and add new, exciting elements. We have fantasy, mystery, and contemporary romance, all with queer characters at the center of the adventure. For fantasy lovers, The Salt-Stained Map follows two women on a quest in a magical version of America. For romance, Detour to You is a charming story about two rivals who get stuck in the same car for a cross-country trip. If you like mystery, The Vanishing Highway features a journalist who investigates strange disappearances along a forgotten road. And for something spooky, Cross Country for a Ghost is about a woman who drives her late girlfriend's car across the country, only to find she might not be alone. Part 3, Real Stories and Memoirs. Sometimes, the best adventures are the true ones. These memoirs tell the real-life stories of queer people who took to the road to find themselves, to heal, or simply to explore. In this section, we have My Year in a Van, a queer journey, which documents the author's experience of living in a van and traveling the country. Then, Finding North on Route 66, is a poignant memoir about a person retracing a historic route to reconnect with their family's past. The Road Taught Me Her Name, is a collection of essays from a trans woman's travels. Lastly, Just a Car and a Camera, is a photo memoir, combining stunning photography with personal reflections on identity and landscape. Part 4, Graphic Novels and Visual Voyages. For those who love art with their stories, these graphic novels bring road trips to life with beautiful illustrations. They show us that a journey can be told powerfully through pictures as well as words. Our first graphic novel is Highway Hearts, a colorful and energetic story about a punk rock band on their first tour. The Green Convertible is a more quiet, atmospheric book about two old friends who drive up the coast, dealing with their unspoken feelings. Coast to Coast is an epic, beautifully drawn adventure following a non-binary character on a journey of self-discovery. And Wanderlust, a wordless graphic novel, tells a moving story through its stunning illustrations of a solo traveler and their dog. These books are perfect for readers who love stories about growing up and finding yourself. Estos libros son perfectos para lectores que aman las historias sobre crecer y encontrarse a uno mismo. These stories take the road trip trope and add new, exciting elements like fantasy and mystery. Estas historias toman el tropo del viaje por carretera y añaden elementos nuevos y emocionantes como fantasía y misterio. Memoirs tell the real-life stories of queer people who took to the road to explore. Las memorias cuentan las historias reales de personas queer que se lanzaron a la carretera para explorar. Graphic novels bring road trips to life with beautiful illustrations. Las novelas gráficas dan vida a los viajes por carretera con hermosas ilustraciones. Great job! Now let's learn some key vocabulary from our story. Our first word is coming of age. This describes the process of growing from a child into an adult. A coming-of-age story focuses on the main character's personal growth and journey to maturity. For example, many young adult novels are coming-of-age stories. Next, trope. A trope is a common theme, character, or situation that is used often in stories. The road trip is a popular trope in literature and film. For example, the enemies to lovers trope is very popular in romance books. And our last word is poignant. Poignant means something that makes you feel a strong sense of sadness or regret. It's a deep and touching feeling. For example, the memoir about his journey was very poignant. Now for our useful expression of the day, to hit the road. This is an informal way to say, to begin a journey or to leave. You can use it when you are starting a trip, or just when you are leaving a place. For example, it's getting late, we should hit the road. Or, as in our story, they decided to hit the road and drive west. Excellent work. Now it's time to test your comprehension. I will ask a question, pause for a moment, and then give you the answer. Are you ready? Question 1. Which section of the video talked about true, real-life stories? The answer is, Part 3, Real Stories and Memoirs. Question 2. What does the expression, to hit the road, mean? It means to begin a journey or to leave. Question 3. Which book was described as a wordless graphic novel? The answer is Wanderlust. Question: which section talked about true, real-life stories? B. ¿Qué sección habló de historias verdaderas y de la vida real? A. Part 3, Real Stories and Memoirs. R. Parte 3, Historias reales y memorias. You did an amazing job today. Thank you so much for learning with me. I hope you discovered some new books to add to your reading list. Now, I have a question for you. What is your favorite road trip book, or a book that made you want to travel? Please let me know in the comments below. Your comments help our community grow. If you enjoyed this video and want to improve your English with more stories, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.